Hey guys, Andrew Oldar with Dirt Rider Magazine. I'm here with two of our test riders, Michael Wicker and Steve Boniface, summing up our 2018 250F MX Shootout. Coming in fourth place was the Husqvarna FC 250. The Husqvarna received a few small changes, most notably new updated settings in the fork and shock. Beginning with the engine, the Husqvarna is unchanged from last year, but that's not a bad thing because nearly all of our test riders really liked it. The engine makes great top end and over rev power and actually made the most torque on our dyno runs.
I felt the Husqvarna had a really smooth power. The bottom end was a little on the weaker side. Once you got to the mid-range to the top end, it was really strong. I feel the Husky had just the right amount of engine brake. Really noticed it going down the hills at Glen Helen.
The Husky engine is very fast for me, kind of like the KTM is. All the power is at the top. With that said, like the bottom and mid are really good also, but the power being that good at the top, it kind of like overshadowed the bottom and mid, I feel, in my opinion.
I completely agree with you guys. The Husqvarna engine to me was excellent. It makes great top end and over rev power, and overall, Husky has a great engine package. Moving on to the suspension, the WP AER 48 fork and shock on the Husqvarna, for me, worked extremely well. Similar to the KTM, felt awesome with just a few clicker adjustments at both tracks, but not everyone felt the exact same way as me.
The Husky for me felt a little stiff, both the front and the shock. But overall, I still think the bike was set up a little too stiff for my weight, and I couldn't quite get like 100% comfortable on the bike.
I agree with Steve on the suspension. I feel it's not the best for lighter riders. Forks, I'm not really a fan of. It's a little complicated on the setup part.
Moving on to the chassis, no mechanical changes for 2018. And for me personally, I really like the Husqvarna. I felt like it cornered well, but I know not everyone felt that way. I was also very pleased with the polycarbonate subframe.
I agree with Andrew. I feel the polycarbonate subframe, the flex was different. Really allowed me to lean the bike over. And it also stayed that way in the rest of the corners, the flatter corners, the more bold corners. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I didn't feel quite comfortable right away on the Husky, but as a day went by and also on the second day, which I started with the Husky, riding in Milestone, I felt a lot better. You can feel like it has a little more flex in the chassis than on the Japanese bike. I needed a little more time to get used to it, but I feel like with an extra day of riding, I would have been able to rank the bike differently.
So that wraps it up for the Husqvarna FC 250, finishing in fourth place. Check back to dirtrider.com to see how the rest of the bikes finish in our 2018 250F MX Shootout.